Hello, welcome to another episode of PSLE Science Made Simple. My name is Firhad and I'm the PSLE Science Specialist here from the Pique Lab. In this video, I'll be analysing a past year examination question from the topic of electricity. I've put this question in a handout and you can download a copy for free by clicking on the link in the description box below. Let's get started. Based on the circuit as shown below, which of the following switches have to be closed in order to achieve the brightest light when the bulb is lit up? When the question asks for the brightest bulb, what is the amount of electricity that is flowing through the bulb? Is it the highest amount or the lowest amount? Bulb is the brightest when the highest amount of electricity is flowing through the bulb. Let's write that down. Usually when we see a question with a circuit diagram, the advice we give to students is to highlight all the possible pathways that electricity can flow through. For this question, if we were to do that, the diagram would be very messy. In fact, we will be approaching the question one option at a time, and I will recommend that you use a pencil to trace the pathways so that you can erase it after every option. Let's take a look at option 1, where we will close switches S1 and S3. The pathway that I'm tracing forms a closed circuit, allowing electricity to flow through. Are there any other pathways that electricity can flow through? No, there isn't, as switches S4 and switches S2 are not closed. So let's focus on the red pathway. How many batteries do you see in the red pathway? There are 2 batteries in the red pathway, producing 2 units of electricity for the red pathway. How many bulbs do you see in the same pathway? Bulbs B1 and B3 will be sharing that 2 units of electricity. Hence, each one will receive 1 unit of electricity. Let's erase this so that we can work on option 2. In option 2, we are closing switches S2 and switches S3. Do you see any batteries in the path that I'm tracing? No, there isn't any batteries. Is electricity going to be produced in this pathway? Electricity will not be produced in this pathway. So bulbs B3 and B2, will they light up? The bulbs will not light up as no electricity is produced in this pathway. Let's erase this so that we can work on the third option, where we close switches S1 and switches S4. Is this pathway that I'm tracing the correct pathway that electricity flows through when switches S1 and S4 are closed? If you guess no, you are right. Take a look at switch 3. It's open. Can electricity flow through an open switch? No, it cannot. So we need to take a look at another pathway when switches S1 and S4 are closed. This, in fact, is the only possible pathway that electricity can flow through when switches S1 and S4 are closed. How many batteries do you see in this pathway? There's only 1 battery producing 1 unit of electricity to be shared by bulbs B3 and B4. So each bulb will receive half a unit each. Let's erase this so that we can work on our last option, when we close switches S3 and switches S4. Again, this is the only possible pathway for electricity to flow through, giving us a similar combination as option 3, where 1 battery produces 1 unit of electricity to be shared by bulbs B3 and B4, and each will receive half a unit each. Let's compare the amounts of electricity that the bulbs get for each option. Which bulb will shine the brightest? The one that receives the highest amount of electricity will shine the brightest, giving us the answer as option number 1. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found this video useful, do give us a thumbs up. If you want to check out the other videos, click on the links on the right-hand side. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye!